I give you 4 big, bad, bold predictions. 4 predictions that I don't even find bold, to be frank with you. These don't even bother me. But I get a lot of pushback whenever I have these conversations. And I thought, you know what? Let's corral 3 or 4 of these bold predictions together and drop a bold prediction show. So here are 4 of my favorite right now. Anyway, just 4 bold predictions on my mind. 4 of my favorite ruffling feather bold predictions. Let's go.
From the FantasyFootballShow.com studios, it's the Fantasy Football Show.
Number 1 is Marvin Harrison Jr. Marvin Harrison Jr. as a rookie, probably in Arizona, but maybe he goes to the Chargers, maybe he goes somewhere else, but probably in Arizona. He has a top 5 wide receiver season, not top 5 rookie. He's inside the top 5 finishing fantasy football wide receivers. That means he's probably having like a 1,500 yard rookie season. He's probably having, 12 to 15 touchdowns. He's probably pulling in 100 or so receptions. Oh my God, Smitty, a rookie. Rookies translate right away. This is not your dad's NFL. This is 2024. And this guy is the best prospect we've seen come out of college in how long? And maybe there will be a wide receiver better than him someday. I'm not saying he's going to be the best player to ever play the position, but there's an argument, a very good argument, that he has the intangibles, he has the skill set, he has the prospect value to be equated to anybody that's ever entered the NFL. He is on pace to become the best receiver in the National Football League. He's on pace to become JJ, and he has that kind of profile right now, meaning he's ahead of the game. He's already ahead of where everybody else was at the wide receiver position coming into the NFL. And not everything translates, and you don't grow at the same rate. Some players are overhyped, but I don't get the sense that this is happening. I do believe he goes to Arizona. He could go to the Chargers. He could go to another location that trades up. We don't really know. Washington could get crazy, but I think Washington's drafting a quarterback. I don't think they're trading out of 2. I think if we look over at the NFL draft board, I think that New England could throw a curveball at us, but I don't think they will. I think they need a quarterback. They know that. This is a great quarterback class. I think ultimately Arizona is going to end up not trading the pick. I hope to God they don't trade the pick. If they do trade the pick, the team that gets into that 4 spot is probably taking quarterback, so then the Chargers would have them. And as much as I think Harbaugh will run, there's nobody in LAC to catch, and Herbert would be a fine choice. There'd be enough targets to go around, but hopefully he's in Arizona. I think that is his best location. And this entire time I've had this over Kyron's name. Marvin Harrison Jr., top 5 wide receiver. That's bold prediction number 1. Bold prediction number 2 is the guy that I had highlighted the whole time, Kareem Williams. Honestly, there's so much I could say about Kareem that I feel like there's a lot of algorithmic data that I've collected, data that tells you why he's going to be a top 1 to 5 running back this year. Data and algorithms that really nobody can refute. And I'll just show it to you rather than convince you. I'll let the data speak for itself, the algorithm speak for itself, because nothing can refute this information that I've compiled all off season long.
He's Kyron. He's 7 feet tall, and he knows how to handle a ball. He's Kyron. He can take frowns and turn them upside down with his touchdowns.
Not to mention, look at the man's forehead. He literally has a lightning bolt at the bridge of his nose. There's a lightning bolt at the bridge of his nose, and you're going to argue with the data? It's as simple as this. I've gone over this in all seriousness. Not that that's not serious. That's an absolutely serious piece of material right there.
He's Kyron.
But in all seriousness, this guy was on pace for 17 games to have a 1,620 rushing yard affair, 21 total touchdowns, 45 receptions, 291 receiving, 357 points, only behind Christian McCaffrey, and behind McCaffrey by like 29 points, I believe, if I remember correctly. 25 to 30 points he was behind Christian McCaffrey. Nobody was near either one of them. This is what he would have paced out at if he would have played a full 17 games. Now, he did miss a handful of games, but he played 12. I always say it's a risky business to extrapolate data when you're dealing with 4, 5 games, 2 games, 7 games even. But when you're dealing with 12, he played 12 games. He scored 12 rushing touchdowns. You didn't hear me stutter or mess up that line or accidentally carry a 1. He rushed for 12 touchdowns on 12 games. He scored 3 additional. He had 15. This is real. This is not AI. This is real. Smitty telling you 15 touchdowns on 12 games. Extrapolated out again to 21 touchdowns if you would have played 17 games. There's nobody in the NFL I trust more than Kyren to get the league leading touchdown total in 2024. So, my prediction. What's your prediction, Smitty? You just start running your mouth about Kyren and you didn't even make your prediction. My prediction is that Kyren will lead the league in rushing touchdowns in 2024 over everybody. Prediction number 3. Justin Fields is a top 6 to 8 quarterback per game, so starting games, and there is a strong chance he takes the job by week 1 before week 1 kicks off, and if he doesn't, he grabs the job by week 4. So the prediction is that very strong chance he starts week 1, but if he doesn't, week 4 or week 5, he walks in and then begins to proceed to score we'll call it top 6 to 7 quarterback numbers in fantasy football per start. Chew on that. Talk about what he can't throw, he's not accurate. Keep saying whatever you want to say about him in Chicago. I don't care. You don't think I look at the data? You don't think I know you're about to say, but he just isn't accurate. I don't care what you think about Fields. Clearly, we don't agree. Clearly, we don't agree what the cause was, and we just assume that Fields just played like garbage. I feel very different about this. He carried the team for 2 years, running the ball, running for his life, throwing low INTs each year, considering he was running for his life and playing impromptu football. Had nobody to throw to. Bare bones, stripped down team in 2022. Very irresponsible of Ryan Poles. This guy got screwed. And he's going to a place where I think he's going to thrive. His back's to the wall. He's nipping at the heels of Russell Wilson, not the other way around. And he's going to be loved by the fan base. The fan base is going to make this man play out of his mind. His confidence will be repaired. He's a broken man right now. He's very bust prone right now. But he's going to be brought back to life by the Pittsburgh Steelers fan base that's going to absolutely love this guy, and it's going to be one of the best stories of the year. Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson will lead the league in total yards, rushing and receiving. This man will lead the league in touchdowns. He very well could lead the league in rushing yards. I almost want to amend my prediction on Kyren and say he leads the league in rushing yards and leads the league in rushing touchdowns. Maybe that is actually what I want to throw down. But this man right here is going to lead the entire National Football League in total yards, rushing and receiving for a running back. He's going to have well over 2,000 yards. Maybe it's like a 2,200 total number. He's going to have probably 15 plus on the ground. Even if it was 14 something on the ground, he's going to pull in well over 600 receiving yards. He's going to have something that skyrockets over 2,000 total yards. It could be 23, it could be 22. He will lead the league in total yards, and he will probably be top 3 or 4 minimum in total touchdowns for RBs. These are my absolute gem bold predictions at this current moment in time, and this is subject to change. Not to take these guys out of the bold prediction game for me, but more so like, hey, this guy might be a better bold prediction. Here's this one. We'll do this maybe once a month, but right now I'm feeling these 4, and if you don't like it, I'm very, very sorry for absolutely nothing. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Get out of here.
From the FantasyFootballShow.com studios, it's the Fantasy Football Show.